right, we're back again. We're lavish. Just came down my path, heading out to my new machete. Shorter model. And I'm gonna go look for shark's teeth. We've had quite a bit of rain, so I'm hoping there'll be some new stuff revealed / uncovered, moved around, jostled, rearranged. Well, let's see, but the mosquitoes have taken it up a level. You know, we're now July 11th, 10th, I think. So, later into the summer here. So apparently it's more mosquito season than the last time I came. So we'll see how we do. I think we'll go back over here. God, I'd like to hook up to where I come up when I come up from the river. Let's check that out. It can't be far, but it ain't right over there. It's amazing how there's just not a lot of space between the Peace River over here. There's a major road, 64 over there. There's a orange citrus groves pretty much kind of run this way and come around here. So this is not a lot of woods here. It's thick woods, but it's not a huge thing, and it's amazing how long the stream can go and just what can be lurking in here. Look at that. That could be all shark's teeth. Or it could be unchanged from the last time I was there. That's where I was. I pretty much raked all that. We'll see what happened. Pick this up. I'll bring you with me. This is the first sweep. Haven't touched anything. Let's just see. Those of you at home can be, it's right there, right there. I'm gonna leave you with me here until we at least find one. If we find one, that would be pretty much found stuff here every time. Nothing super, but some nice teeth, enough to keep me coming back. Can't tell if that's like just the blade of a tooth there. Kind of looks it with that serrated. Can't get a good, oh, there's one, you see it? Right there. Right there. They look like nothing, and then they look just like a tooth. That's why when you can stay in one spot, whether it's here or even if you're lucky enough to get a calm day down in Venice Beach, right on the lip, you know, right where there's usually that 2-foot little strip of shells and the longer you just look at one area, you'll keep seeing stuff, you know, and if there's usually just going to be enough of a little chug and pull that there'll be a slight change. Yep, there's another one, I believe, right there. You see it? And those are just your general, that's not horrible. They're not huge, obviously, but it's a tooth. Bigger than those tiny, you'll find them. There's another one right there. See, just a little broken tooth. Basically your ideal tooth, no matter what size. You want that gum and the tooth, Is that one? Is this one? Let you get a good look here. Right there. Not sure. No. Wait, maybe. I don't know. But there's one. Yeah, there's some hogs running around out here. I know that. I saw some ground all dug up. I do not want to have to figure out how to not die by one of them. There's one right there. There's another one. It's a small one. But that's my motto, man. Any tooth you see, you take. Because that's Mother Nature giving you a tooth. Then if you go home, you know, I weed out badly broke, you know. I end up usually keeping most of it. And then I just throw it out into my yard. But then there's a whole area in my yard if I'm there in a particular place for a while. I don't know. That's just how I play. No teeth is beneath me. At least until I get home for closer inspection. And then it is the rare tooth. Like every tooth, even these broken ones, you get them home, you're like, oh, that's kind of an interesting side slice of a tooth or something, you know? So, then that's pretty nice and calm. You don't usually able to see in the water, and there's not as much shine on it where I'm looking. See, there's one right there. You see that? Yeah, you can see that right there. You got to be careful, though. You go in and it stirs things up enough. That's a pretty good tooth, you know. That sometimes it doesn't take much. These teeth are lighter than the stones, I believe, so they get up into a small current, they're just going to disappear. And possibly pop up again, but very rare. Oh, this might be a big one. See this right here? But see, now I can't fucking feel it, and I'm just kind of, yeah, I didn't get nothing. Not a big one, but next level from what we've been finding. All right, well, that was a long report. I'll check back if I see something interesting. I'll bring you in for the pickup. I think there's one right there. Nope. Tricked again. The stonefish, the rockfish, the rock shark. That does look like it's part of a tooth, a broken tooth. It would have been, that's the jaw coming down, that's the tooth. It's a much bigger tooth. But we won't just cast that aside. Damn, it'd be beautiful just to see a nice big one sitting on the bottom. Oh, ooh, almost fell over. Not really, but kinda. Yeah, I see a couple. Got one right there. Nope. I think it is there. See, that's the thing. As soon as you reach in, you stir everything up. Still didn't get it. I could still see it, though. Oh, and then I had it and I dropped it. Oh, you're not with me there. Sorry, that was my hand. Yep, it's just sitting there somewhere. Gone. It wasn't that great a tooth. But I hate to lose one like that, man. You got it in your hand. Got some friends in here today. Those of you who fish can let me know what that might be. Is it a catfish? I don't know. I really know nothing about fishing. I mean, that's somewhat. It looks like it has those whiskers. Follow up on the shark's teeth. Look at this beauty. Saw that. I didn't break out the camera because I saw this tip. It must have been like this because I saw like just this sticking out of the wall when I was scraping the edge. Like right where from the stream bred, right where it went up, I was just kind of getting the bottom inches too. Still a pretty cool specimen. God, that would have been nice. That's it. These are two nice. This is kind of a nice tooth that you're gonna, you know, you go to the beach, wherever there's shark's teeth, you're gonna find teeth like that. You know. As well as all these other small ones. But those are two nice specimens right there, you know. Unbroken. Everything else is pretty much broken. So that one and that one maybe. That's it. But that's a good find, man. That's still cool when they're that big. At least you have kind of, it's just cool.